Hey guys, good to see you. Good, I've been good. How about you? Oh, it's cold out there. Really, really.
Oh, hey.
Hey guys.
Zoe.
Hey.
How you
Grab
doing? How have you been?
a snack on your way
Heather.
Hi guys.
How you
Hi.
doing?
Good. How are you
Good. What
Good
have you
to
been
see
up
ya.
to lately?
Oh, winter activities.
Like what?
Like they
You
went
been
out to Venice.
bottsledding again?
I did. How'd you know?
It's my favorite
Hi,
sport.
She's good.
Yeah.
How'd you know?
I love to watch bobsledding.
They went
Well,
out to
downhill
Venice.
skiing.
And you did it too. That's the other one. Are you into doing that
Yeah,
too?
I am. Yeah.
That's tough trudging through all that snow.
It is though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of balance.
Oh,
Muscle power.
seriously.
And it was light, and I started to open my eyes because the light was bothering me, and all of a sudden it got dark again, and I opened my eyes, and this big bull moose, and they're not black, but it looked black, and it was
Big.
it encompassed the entire windshield,
Oh, they're
Right.
and it
huge.
just walked slowly,
It's a massive
methodically
presence.
across the front of the car, and oh my God, they're huge, it's big, you know.
Yeah, people go up there to try to spot them and
Mhm,
stuff.
I would-
Oh
That
yeah.
I've been reading more and more of these cases, but I used to. Your grandpa was very reckless. Like we were in a very isolated place. The sun was going down. It was on the Canadian border. It was all wilderness, and the bears come out, and it's nothing. I will never go hiking in nature again
Minnesota bears aren't scary.
because of bears.
They're like
Well, they
docile.
attacked people in Minnesota and killed them.
No,
But,
they-
I will. I
bear-
will
they don't
never
think
hike
that's very
again,
often.
knowing what
they're
I
not
know
like,
now.
They're not
Oh,
like
you
grizzlies.
did a lot of hiking recently.
They
don't know. I
just as soon avoid you as anything else.
Yeah,
that's
they're
what you
scaredy
think.
cat.
But
Unless
I've
it's a
read too
mama
many
bear.
things
Yeah.
on the internet, so I would never go hiking in nature again.
Yeah, I'll go
Just
down.
wouldn't.
I'll go down a road and forget
Critters.
this.
You don't know if they're going to have their little cubs with them. You know, you don't know that
You're safe as
either.
long as you're in the car.
That's true.
If you're in the car,
Yeah,
yes.
you're safe. I've always liked the geology of the North Shore. You know, it was a huge volcanic sheet that just basalt. You can see it when they cut back for a lot of the road building. Okay, never mind.
No, it's not you.
What? I missed what happened.
Well, every time I start talking about that stuff, she hates it when I'm watching documentaries. She'll sit there and watch a documentary with me.
Oh, I didn't know we were talking about documentaries.
Oh, I see it on a documentary. I'll
Mom
watch-
and Grandma are on another loud playing field
I'll watch-
right now. They're not even.
I'll watch a
listening
documentary
to
on TV and I can hear snoring behind me. And the other thing that used to drive her nuts is I would stop at every historical site. Every time they had a plaque, I had to stop.
Every
and look.
plaque, even
Every
if it was
plaque.
10,000 words, you're going to stand there for an hour and read it.
I
That
had
would
to
make
read
me
it.
annoyed too.
On a trip, 50 stops to read every plaque. Yes.
Absolutely not.
And then you had to look at nature like a leaf or something for an hour and a half.
He's taking pictures.
Yeah.
Well, I had to get,
Memories.
I had to get the
Half
right.
of a leaf.
I had to get the
Oh
right
my
angle.
goodness.
Oh my God. Yes. The one that I really thought was really weird and kind of gives me the willies thinking about it is Don, who is Margie's brother-in-law.
Oh, what he had done. Okay.
He has a curvature of the spine. I don't know if it was.
Oh, and
bent over-
Doug too. Don't forget Doug.
Well, anyway, they had to put a rod in to straighten out the backbone.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is they had to go in from the front.
Yeah.
They had to go through.
Okay. La 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 la.
Everything.
I can't hear this. I can't stand this.
I'm going, oh my
Hey,
God.
would you guys like some water? And get you like a glass of water?
Sure.
Sure.
All right, I think I'd go for one.
I might not remember as much as I would have otherwise,
Mhm.
probably because of what they gave me.
Right.
But they had a TV there that makes that.
I got plenty of water.
Mr. Roberts was a kind of a naval thing,
Mm.
and Jack Lemmon he was a good actor. Space. This little narrow, teeny little wire-like thing. No, I can see it as a skinny little wire thing,
Mhm.
and this is huge, hugely blown up.
Right.
So it's really small. And then it must be squirting out a dye that they can see, because all of a sudden, all the vessels suddenly are
Up here.
obvious. They appear. Otherwise, they look like faint little worms, maybe.
Right.
And boom, they just blossom. And most of it was all big. And he says, you know, you could tell me, you got good circulation there. But there was another one they wanted to open up. Do it, or maybe we could do it. It's up to you. What do you think? And I'm laying there on the pallet, and I said, well, as long as you got it in there, why don't we try? Well, they couldn't do it. It had been closed up too long, but it was not that important. You know, it was not that significant.
It wasn't a major thing, yeah.
No. So anyway, but the fact that you're awake and sharing in the
That's
decision making while they're doing this, which is
Wild.
ultimately surgery
Yes.
Yeah.
without a knife.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm worn out now. Get up.
And she says, "Who am I?" And she put the shrimp up to her.
You'll never forget that. I
and-
heard
and
that
she
story a
said,
million
I'm
times.
Bob. Because of
My
what
Bob.
Right,
Because
yeah.
you had the wackiest eyebrows. They don't do that anymore, but they used to go.
I love that. That's awesome.
Yep.
And one time
That's
I
a
came
good
back,
relationship. I
Yeah.
like it. You gotta be able to make fun.
you know, twisted a little bit instead of accepting the regular joke line.
Right.
Now the thing is, you all had the same type of mind to get the job in the first place. I took that test, and it got so hard. It might as well have been in a foreign language. So I said, "What the heck?" And I just did any old thing. Of course, I didn't get hired, but I took the office test for the same company, and they wanted. I was hired, but I had to go to Minneapolis, so I didn't want to take it.
Yeah.
But his job, it uses. I'm left-handed, so I use the right side of my brain. And creative people are using the right side of their brain the most, and verbal people are using the left side of their brain the most. And that's you. All your people at that company were very verbal, and I wouldn't have fit there at all in
There
that part
I
of the
wouldn't
business.
either.
I would not have
work in
fit.
that.
There were
Yeah.
some of these were a series of questions, and they all had something in common, but you had different combinations that you had to fill out. But all you had to do is answer the first two, and you could understand the pattern. And the rest of it was boom, boom, boom.
Oh, it was
boom, boom,
awful.
boom,
It was just a
But-
nightmare. I've taken
Figure out the
hundreds
pattern
of
of what
tests.
they're trying to
That was
do.
the hardest. I've taken hundreds and hundreds of tests, passed them all. That was like a foreign language to me. Seriously, I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, no, it makes me want, I just start floundering.
stress,
Yeah, test pressure, especially for a job that is like,
A desk
the
job
hoop
that any,
jumping is,
Well, I didn't have to
Yep.
take a
You
test to
weren't
work
gonna
at
make
Powers Department Store in Highland. I just applied when I got out of high school. I was lucky I got hired, but it wasn't for me.
Then I had to take a 10-week training course, and thank God I did. It was really important that I did. Yeah.
She's really tough, he said. Well, some people are. I'm not a tough one.
You're not?
No, I don't like to even go there. I don't even want to go there. Just
When
leave
they
me
say you're
alone.
gonna have rotator cuff surgery,
No.
that's where her hair stood up like it does Linus's, straight up.
You know what I did? I used to do all the grocery shopping when your dad was working, and I'd bring home all these, take them all out of the trunk in the driveway, all these bags, And I got 4 or 5 steps out there, and I take this arm here all the time and fling them all up to the landing. Don't ever do that because you'll pay for it in your shoulder. And that's why they thought I needed rotator cuff surgery.
Because I wonder we didn't have canned goods all over the driveway.
Well, it was too hard to carry them all up, one by one by one.
It's easier to throw them.
Yes.
Interesting.
I don't know if it's still do it, but there used to be a place in a mall where they used to do these water massages. You get
Water.
you slip into some kind of a waterproof sack, and the high pressure water.
They're funky.
No.
I did
Beats
that
the
one
hell.
time in
You
Vegas.
did?
Yeah.
How is it?
It's interesting, yeah. It's
Okay.
pretty relaxing
Uh-huh.
and whatnot, yeah.
Just have to push.
Heather?
Push to get the-
Yeah.
Could you go check? I heard something again. I heard that sound again.
Okay, I'll go check.
Will you go check for me?
Yep, let me go see if I can figure out what it was.
There's nothing down there. Nothing. 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 Did you see any otters?
No.
They're supposed to have otters out there, but I never did see any.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to also see them if you're in that restaurant, the Angry Trout.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
supposed
what Mom
to
and I saw when there.
Did you? Oh, you're so lucky.
Mm-hmm.
I love otters.
That was super fun.
Yeah.
We went to a Nanny Bougie once where we went into the front room, the solarium on the other
Yeah.
side there, and your grandma and I, we sat down and we did all of our postcards,
Fun.
signing them and putting the things on and putting stamps on them. And we left something, I can't remember what it was, and we called, we went back to our place in Grand Marais, then we called back there and said, did you ever find anything? We might have left it out there in the sunroom. Oh, you were that older couple that was doing those postcards? That was
Oh, I thought you were going to say
That was
you
so-
were those newlyweds.
Yeah, well, we were always the older couple.
Oh, well, like you were. Let's see, five. You were 7, and Jason was 2, and we were out somewhere. I don't know where it was. Many years ago.
It was a
Well,
restaurant.
that'd be many years ago. And the waitress, there was a switch of waitresses while we were waiting for our drinks, and she left a note for the one that would pick up the older couple
In the corner,
in the corner.
the older couple.
And I was in my 30s.
Yes, we were the older couple. We were always the older
30s, yeah, always the older couple.
hmm
And you still had black hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I rarely got carded when I went into a bar. I was 18 years old.
Yeah.
I had cards. I had a whole pocket full of them that I made up. Everyone phony, the press card from the University of Minnesota, and all kinds of stupid stuff. Never needed it.
I've never not been guarded in my every time,
Right.
anytime I go anywhere. Mitch and I stayed at Nana Boujou last summer,
Oh, yeah.
and we were probably the youngest by about 40 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which I
So
expected.
it turned
but
into an old folks place.
It's super much, very much
Wow.
so. But I like it's a great vibe. I like it. They're
You
actually
notice
really
I've seen the
sweet.
rooms.
Yeah, I
You
used
notice
to
the
see all
plumbing is about as
ages.
old as some of the people that were there. Really, really old.
Yeah,
It's cute. It's got a lot of character,
Oh yeah.
and it's right on the water. It's beautiful.
yeah, it
Oh, I like
is.
it.
Think of what everybody's missing. It's not just for older people. I mean, it never used to be anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It's
We
gonna
were
be-
in our 30s when we went there.
No, it's so fun, and the food is great.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Devil's Kettle is like right across the street. Actually,
Oh,
it's
is
like
that
a
where-
block away.
Oh, I thought it was somewhere else.
It's
Okay.
right there.
Maybe I didn't see it then.
You probably have. It's like that big ruche.
But you have to
Oh,
climb,
yeah.
you have to
It's
hike
high.
way up high.
No, but there is another one called that.
Yeah.
They have little cabins there, some different cabins.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's really scary.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the sign from the road.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
That's all I remember.
Up was on last night again.
What was?
The cartoon,
Oh.
the Up, where the couple,
That's a cute
the
yeah.
balloon takes the house away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's where every time the dog hears the word squirrel. Squirrel. When you said kettle, I was thinking of the ones over there in Taylor's Falls. They have these pits that were ground into what then was the river bottom. The waters were much higher then. And just because there was a whirlpool at that point, a natural whirlpool, over the thousands of years that whirlpool existed, it kept grinding into the bedrock, deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And it's just water. And whatever the water carried. So how many hundreds or thousands of years it would take to wear that,
Oh, yeah.
like bore into
hole,
into the bedrock.
It's like magic.
A long time.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Bob, would you like to do the Watusi tonight?
Hey, how about that?
All right, let's get up and dance. I'm out of breath.
You're a liar.
I get out of breath very easily. Walking from here to that chair, I get out of breath. I seriously
I think
do.
we have a severe case of hyperbole here. Okay.
Get your exercise in the night.
I was wondering
That's
why you
it.
didn't have
I
a
can't
speaker
do
for it.
anymore.
My garden that made you turn around and smile at me.
Never heard that one.
No, never.
The peony bush
It's creepy.
there in my garden. It did the trick as quick as 1, 2, 3. Please decorate my garden gate forever, and never will there be any bush but the peony bush for me.
Oh,
I don't
It's
like
pretty
it.
spooky.
Yeah.
It's very spooky.
scary.
But I remember I used to go to the movies with Ray and watch a science fiction movie, and he would always comment about the music, and I would always be looking for the continuity. There'd be something about that, especially if you got a couple that are sitting at a table and they do the.
What's wrong with Zoe?
This tastes strange.
Like in what way?
What does that taste like?
I don't smell it. Is it one of those that were out there with the 4 glasses, Zoe? I think those are the poison.
I need Zoe to hold the microphone.
Oh, you need to hold the microphone. Okay.
And just like keep it near
You're good.
Grandma so you can pick up her voice.
I'm crunching. You're fine. And then you're gonna come over here and you're going to look around the corner. Ah! Ah! Oh my God! Ah! No!
So, Mom, you have to. So the door will be closed. So this is the beginning. So then. You,
You got me good.
you come. You open the door and you stand how you're standing now, basically. But then you don't say anything. You just look downstairs.
Okay. Here we go. Alright, close the door.
So you gotta be looking at Mom.
What's that little character in the movie? You gotta look at me.
Yeah, look at Mom and go, there's nothing down there.
I don't want to look here.
Deep breath.
It's funny. There's nothing down
Oh, you can do it, I believe in you.
There's
Alright, close
nothing
the
down
door.
there. There's nothing down there. There's nothing down there.
That's really
That was good.
There's nothing down there.
That's good.
That was really good. Wait, he might want another one. That was
wasn't
really
good.
good. That was really good.
Okay. There's nothing down there. Nothing. 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 Nothing.
That was really good.
That was so good.
nailed it. You nailed it.
We asked for another take, locked the door.
Lock it
Yeah,
in. Bye.
that's good. We're good.
You don't have to do slow dancing, just do that with the arms.
Slow dancing. Slow dancing.
Stop
Stop it.
Just do the arms.
Oh.
Move them around.
Zoe,
Yeah, that's perfect. Do
What?
that.
watch her. Look at Zoe.
What? Oh.
Watch me, Bonnie. Don't look out the window. Just rock and roll.
Perfect. Yes, that's good.
You know how to do it.
How long? How long do we do this? I don't know. I don't want to do it any longer.
on, do
The
it.
neighbors are watching.
Nobody can see. Gavin's the only one watching.
Yeah, he's the only one
How do you know? Because he would yell at someone
If
if
he's
they
out
were
there,
looking.
there's nobody else out there. How long have you learned to?
You back off a little. Back off. No, wait, you can't.
Don't push me over a bit.
Here, I
That'd
switched
be
it.
interesting.
Oh, I'm getting so tired.
Alright,
I can't go any longer. Go out there.
I don't know. I'll take a peek. Let's see where he is.
Get out there.
Yeah, he's right there.